Huh? Here, the face of that particular thing with, with what I want to compare the other object, that exact thing I would say about him. Okay, that is called the metaphor. Simile is
Yes.
something where the two objects are compared. Okay, there is a pure comparison that something is like someone or something, or someone is or something is like something or someone. Okay, it means here the face is not given, the qualities are compared. Understood? The faces are compared with the words like and as. Okay, this is simile. Alliteration, it is very important figure of speech that is asked every time there. Okay, and that alliteration means whenever the sound is repeated, the same sound is repeated. Have you got it? And that too of a consonant word or consonant letter, that is called the alliteration, whenever the sound is repeated. Okay, and that to the first sound, huh? That to the first sound. Onomatopoeia, this figure of speech is related to the sound where actually we cannot see that sound, and almost, and it is definite that we cannot see the sound, but we can experience the sound as it is invisible, isn't it? That invisible sound which is made by the trees, by some vehicle, or the fan which is running on there, okay, by the machine, okay, that onomatopoeia, okay, that is called onomatopoeia. The animals can express the sound, okay. Hyperbole, hyperbole is something where the things are represented which are not possible in reality or practical, they are presented there. At that time, whenever such kind of sentence or such kind of verses are coming there in the poems or written there in the poems, so there it is called as hyperbole or exaggeration. Have you got this example I had given you? I can feel the river with my tears, which is not possible at all. Okay, almost all the people in the world or the citizen in the world, if they are crying at the same time, even though it is not possible for them to just feel the river. Okay, it's not possible. So that is hyperbole. Now let us understand the new concept in figure of speech, that is euphemism. See, euphemism is something whenever you want to tell some unpleasant, sorry, unpleasant thing in or using soft or kind words which they would not hurt to the person who is listening to that news, okay, or listening to the thing. So euphemism is the usage of a mild word in substitution of something that is more explicit or harsh. Explicit in the sense which will hurt someone, okay, when referring to something unfavorable or unpleasant. You would understand better while seeing the examples, or just go through the example there. This mall has good facilities for differently abled people. What is differently abled people? Those who are
Handicapped.
physically challenged or handicapped. Okay, for such people, differently able, this word is used. See, suppose you are telling someone that you are handicapped, so that handicap word will hurt him. But you, if you are using such word that, oh, that the person you are talking to him, that you are a differently able person, or citizens, so you have different facilities, or you have some other facilities available at the station or whatever. Okay, so that person would accept that thing with happiness, right? Another thing, or another example, he passed away in his sleep. Passed away, what does it mean? Died. Okay, have you got it? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you say, or whenever you inform someone that someone's father or grandfather, grandmother, okay, they have died also, means these personality, these persons are died, so don't tell them that they have died. Just tell them that they are passed away, or they are departed the world. Okay, such kind of words you may use for them. Okay, have you got the thing?
Yes, sir.
Second one, irony. Irony is something where you have to convey the, you do not convey actually the right thing in with the right words. You use different words in a different manner. Okay, you might have heard that proverb in Hindi, that सांप भी मर जाए और लाठी भी न टूटे. ठीक है? Such kind of situation, whenever you express, that time we use irony. That time we use irony. So irony or sarcasm, something un unpleasant, we may say, okay, is a figure of speech in which the usage of words conveys the opposite of their literal meaning. I just told you that whatever you are using the words, those words are totally different from the meaning that you want to convey the other person. Got it? These are often used in humorous manner. These are often used in humorous manner. Means some laughter would be generated there. What would be generated? Laughter would be generated. For example, your hands are as clean as mud. Now, we all know that mud is not clean, but we are making here an irony. It means that person is to be needed to go and wash his hands, right? Understood? So in the opposite meaning, that word, though that sentence is being used. The dinner you served was as hot as ice. Okay, means two opposite ideas or words are used at the same time. Another example that I may tell you, and that is, your teeth are shining like gold. Have you got the irony? What is the irony here? What is the irony here?
Shining gold.
Shining like,
Not clean.
The gold is yellow.
yeah, yellow color. Means you have seen someone's teeth, they are yellow in color. Means he might have not brushed. Okay, he might have not cleaned his teeth. That is why they are now shining like gold. Means you want that person to clean his teeth. Understood? Have you got? Sarcasm. Sarcasm, the situation that is not comfortable at that time. Okay, uncomfortable situation. Sarcasm, especially while speaking. Understood? Apostrophe. Apostrophe is something when or whenever the person, whether it is you or I, whenever we address someone or something who is not existed, or absent, we can say, at that time, that figure of speech is known as apostrophe. Means apostrophe means to address the absent object. That is called apostrophe. explanation is given like an apostrophe is a figure of speech. It addresses the subject that is not present in the work. In this case, the object is absent or inanimate. It might be inanimate or it may not be existed there. That is called apostrophe. Like sometimes you just talk to the God. That is apostrophe. Oh God, help me. Does the God really come to help you? No. He does not come to help you out there. He might come in an in invisible way. Okay, but reality in physical world, he cannot come out there, right? So it is absent object. And that is why whenever we address to the God, that would become the apostrophe. Some people, they are very mad. Whenever they see the moon, full moon, they start to talk to that moon. Oh my God, how beautiful you are looking. Okay, how beautiful the moon is. How the moon is shining in the sky. Okay, full moon day. Have you ever seen full moon day?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That time we means we just start to talk to it, and some mad people are living in the world. They see someone's face in that moon, isn't it? And they start to talk to it, isn't it? So they are also making the apostrophe. The figure of speech is apostrophe at that time. Have you got? Twinkle,
Yes, sir.
twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. This is not a poem which is not heard by you. I think you might have heard this since your childhood, isn't it? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. This is the apostrophe, where the poet is telling the stars that they are twinkling. Twinkling in the sense they are shining. Okay. Welcome, O life. Does life talk to you? No, but we talk to it. Okay, isn't it? That is why in both the sentences or both the examples, the figure of speech is apostrophe. Have you got the point? Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. God.
So whatever the important figures of speech were there, I just told you, I just taught you, you have to go through that. Okay, you have to understand, and there is a task for you that you will send me, or you will just revert me on Sunday. Got it? I will be giving you the mix test, where there would be figures of speech, there would be tenses, there would be models. Understood? These things would come together. Okay, on Sunday. Got it? Whenever
Yes, sir.
there
Yes,
will
sir.
be the test. Understood? So let us understand now the another topic which was left in between, that was, I think, model. Did I teach this, or only 10th standard I teach? Hello,
Yes, sir.
only 10th standard or both the classes were there? 10th
In
standard.
the last,
Yes, yes, tell.
are you asking about last class, sir?
You did not attend the last class. One second, Mita. Okay, let us understand the models. Okay, shall I teach it from the starting, or is it okay to start wherever we left it. Huh? I think it is taught, I think, you both. On which day? On 1st of April, if I'm not wrong. And more than these students, now there are 17, 16 students. There were 22 students join on that day, on 1st of April.
Oh, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I would
I will
again here,
check.
I would again here take the recap, whatever we had learned on that day. Okay. Models and their usage. What are the models? Models are something, they are used alone. Sorry, they are not used alone. They are used with the principal verb or the main verb. Okay. And they always carry the first form of the main verb. But if suppose there are combined helping verbs or combined models, so at that time the form of the main verb can be changed. The form of the main verb can be changed. Okay. Suppose you are using should, sorry, you are using should and have together. So whenever you are using should alone, that time you will use first form of the main verb. But if you are using have or combine helping verb with should, so third form of the main verb will be used. Which form? Third form. Should have done, should have asked, okay, should have informed, should have digged, should have walked, okay, should have eaten. Such kind of third form of the main verb you will be using. Okay, have you got it? Infinitive, they do not use infinitive verb. Like after can, you can't use to plus main verb first form. Okay, they never accept this. Got it? Such means such examples and such rules were taught on that day, on 1st of April. That day also we had learned about models, some models like can, be able to. I told you that what is be able to. Able to is common, but whenever we say be, so we generally we use be forms. Like I told you, am is are and was were, these are the be forms which can be used with be able to, isn't it? It means suppose there in exam it is asked that use be able to in a sentence. So what would you write and how would you write? Any helping verb you may take from here. Okay, whether it is a present tense or past tense, doesn't matter. Got it? But you'll be using able to at its place. Okay, you would not change it. Got it? Like I'm able to teach you French. Okay, she is able to explain the project very nicely. Got it? Means is, are, am, was, were. These are some helping verbs which will be used as be forms. Got it? Can't, this is a negation of can. Okay, can plus not. That's a, the uses are also given over here, like certainty that something is impossible. Whenever we say can't, so that time it is not possible to be happen. Okay, means certainty or disability, we can say. Okay, of doing something. Could, this is the past of can. This is the past of can. It also shows the ability, the request and suggestion. Got it? After that we saw may, that the month is to be means to be commenced. Okay, after day after tomorrow, may. But that may is different and this may is different. May is something where you are expressing the possibility or formal request you are making, or even you are using that may for seeking permission. Okay, whether you are going out or you are coming in. Have you got it? Have you got it better?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please be responsive. Okay, at the same time, the examples, it may
Yes.
be quicker to travel by train. May I come in? Okay. Even I told you while we were studying this, I told you the example of classroom. Many students, they ask like, can I go to washroom in the class or during the class, isn't it? And there was
Yes.
a joke as well. I recalled all the things now. Okay, you all were present there. Okay, So can I go to washroom? This shows the ability. Everyone can go to washroom. But if you are seeking permission, you want to go to washroom, so you must seek the permission of your teacher right in the classroom. Okay, so you can ask, may I go to washroom, or may I use the washroom, isn't it? May I go to washroom, this is also an informal use of going to the washroom or using the washroom. The perfect sentence is, may I use the washroom? Okay, wherever you are, whether you are nearby the washroom or not, it does not matter, but you must always ask, like, may I use the washroom? Understood? Okay, so may is used to show the possibility as well as to seek the permission or request as well. Might, this is the past form of may. It might be quicker to travel by train, it may be quicker to travel by train. Okay, both the sentences are correct. This shows the possibility. This shows the possibility only. Might. Okay, suppose I say, he might be at home. If I say he might be at home, so it is showing the possibility. Understood? Have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, it is showing. Suppose I did not use, I do not use might here, but I use here may. So is the sentence wrong? He may be at home.
No, sir.
It would also be a correct sentence, isn't it? Okay. Now must, where you use must for obligations. Obligations which are compulsory to do. Obligation means you are abide to do the action, or you are abide to do that duty or responsibility. That is obligation. Even must is used to certainty that something is true. Okay, something is true. For example, if you are using must plus have, it is shown that here you must be back at 10 o'clock. Obligation, restriction, compulsion, warning. Look at the snow. Look at the snow. It must be cold outside. Certainty that something is true. But suppose you are using have with must. For example, he must have informed. I just told you. This is called the combined helping verb. Okay, or model. Must have. He must have. Now, this must is carrying have with it, and that is why the form of the main verb is changed. It has come or gone or passed on to the third form of the main verb. He must have informed the police. Okay, don't use to after inform. You should not say like he must have informed to the police. This is wrong sentence. You should say you must have he must have informed the police. Okay, inform, this word is in itself is conveying something to someone something. Okay, that is only carrying to in itself. Got it? Have to, something is to be done even if you are not willing to do that. Okay, for example, you have to be back at 10 o'clock. Obligation. I have to go to the doctor. Obligation. Okay, I have to complete my homework. Have to, this model or that helping verb actually is used to express the action which is to be done, not now, but after some time, or after some, means after a month, after 15 days, after 20 days. Okay, whenever you are getting time, after 20 hours, after 2 hours, after 2 minutes. Okay, whatever the time is. But if you use have to, it means you would have to do that thing or to take that action. Got it? Suppose someone asks you to come and join the party at night. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Listening.
Yes, sir.
Whatever I'm telling you, just
Yes,
listen
sir.
to me very carefully. Someone is asking you to come and join the party at night, but at the same time, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you have a you have an important task to do every day. So you would say, no, I'm sorry, I can't join your party tonight. Actually, I have to blah blah blah, whatever you want to tell. Okay, I
Yes.
have to take care my grandmother, I have to feed my grandmother, I have to do this, that, or whatever you, okay, whatever you are, whatever the compulsion is there, you should use that. Okay, while using have to, has to, has to is used with third person, huh? Has to and have to both are expressing the same meaning, but have to is used with the plural subject, and has to is used with the singular subject or the third person subject. Got it? Need to, obligation. Again, you need to study a lot. You need not to go to need not go out of the house. Okay, such kind of obligations, whenever you are putting the restrictions on someone, that time you should use need to. Needn't, that is expressing the negative obligation, lack of obligation. You needn't have a university degree, you needn't go out of the home. Okay, such kind of things you may use with needn't, or needn't can be used. Mustn't, must not. Okay, must plus not. Prohibition, prohibition means restrictions. You mustn't drive without a license. You must not be out of home after 7 o'clock. Okay, you must not disobey your elders. Okay, you must not go out in the sun. Have you got? You must not miss the class or bunk the class. Got it? Such kind of things, whenever you are putting prohibitions or any restrictions upon someone, that time you should use must not. And that too, very very important thing. Suppose that thing is very important, that time you can use must not. Don't have to. Earlier we have seen have to, where you are obliged to do something, where you are using don't have to. It means you no need to do that obligation or obliged thing. Like you don't have to call a taxi. Okay, means there is no need to call the taxi. Should, should is used for giving opinion or seeking opinion, and even for advice. You should drive more carefully. You should study every day. You should not, you should not disrespect anyone. Okay, you should not, or you should always or every time, or with the passage of time, should you should trim your hair, you should trim your nails. Okay, such kind of things. Obligation means opinion, or the advice can be given using should. Suppose you are using should have, I just told you before some time when the class was started. Suppose you are using have, so that would become the third form of the main verb. Means the main verb form would be used as third form. Okay, or to. This also works just like should. Okay, you should drive more carefully. You ought to drive more carefully. Whatever helping verb or whatever the model you are using there, that would be the same meaning. That would have the same meaning. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now, better let us understand some special helping verbs or model verbs which are having different meanings when they are used. When they are used there. Let us understand this first. Will. Will is used to express the action which will take in future. Okay. So it is used to show promise, intention, willingness, determination with the first person, I and we. It is used with I and we. With what? with these things, if they are taking place there, then I will give you a gift, your choice of your choice, promise. We will help you, willingness. I will change the system of our organization, determination. 1 second, beta. Oh, sorry. Now see, these things are expressed by using will. Okay, it is also used to express request, invitation, insistence, assumption, characteristics, or habit. Like, will you please help me? This is a request. Okay, this is a request where it is used there. She will be in the school during school hours. Definitely, assumption means something that we predict. That is called assumption. अंदाज लगाना. This in Hindi we say अंदाज लगाना या अंदाज करना. ठीक है. The lion will usually kill other animals. That is a characteristic or habit. Definitely, this is in its habit or a character or in its nature. So it will be used as negative form of will not or won't. I won't go home. If you are saying I will go home, I will not go home, you may use won't. Okay, instead of will not. Would. Would is the past form of will. Would is the past form of will. Okay, see, if you are using would, so this would is most of the time used with the past sentence. As you can see in this example, it expresses the past form of will. This example, see, what is the first example or first sentence written? Can you read it for me? Beta, can you read it for me?
Yes, sir.
What is written there?
So
He,
do you mean? Yes,
he
sir.
informed me. In the sense,
that.
this is the simple past tense, right? Yes, someone was asking something.
Nothing, sir. I was about to read.
No, someone was asking something. I heard. Okay, no matter. So here in this example, you can see that whenever we are using the first form, simple past tense first, after that, if you have to express the action which will be completed in the future, that time you will use would. You will not use will. Like that, he would dance at my marriage function. Means this is present. Like this is present. He informed me in past that he would dance in future. Have you got it? The concept? Yeah. He
Yes,
informed
sir.
me in the past. This is now present. I'm telling you this thing. That he informed here only that he would dance in future at my marriage function. Have you got? At that time, you will not use will. You would use would, because the thing was told in past. Have you got it? Okay. The problem was how he would reach there. The problem was how he would reach there. Means something here in past was informed or told, that is actually done in the future time, but whatever he has informed in the past, that was not actually, the action was had not taken place in the past, but after some time in future of that past. But I'm telling you that thing in present. Have you got it? Okay. At that time we use would. It is also expressed to past habit, express the past habits. Okay, like he would drink a cup of coffee in the morning. My mother would get up early in the morning. Means something was happening in the past. Okay, and that was habitual action. That was habitual action. Okay, that time would is used. It is also used for request, making request, instead of will. In more polite form, you can use would. Understood? Will you help me? So I can use, or I can say, or I can ask in a different manner with more polite way, that would you please help me? Okay, would you please give me your bike? Would you like to spend this evening with me? Okay, lots of things are there which can be expressed with using would. It is also express a wish. I wish you would be healthy. You would be an engineer. This is a will, okay, or wish. To express an imaginary condition. I would have a big house if I earn rupees 10 crore every year. Definitely. If I earn 10 crore rupees per year, so definitely I would not have a big house, but a big bungalow. Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes.
So this is the imaginary thing or condition or situation that I can express using would. Okay. Shall. Why do we use shall? Shall again is used with first person I and we in the interrogative sentences. Like, shall we start the class? This is advice. Shall I have a cup of coffee from your shop? This is request. Shall we open a new shop? Suggestion. Okay. Even you can use it not only in these forms, but in the affirmative forms can also be used. I shall uh, inform you later. Okay, I shall inform you later. That is also just like the formal way of use of shall. Okay, in the second and third person to indicate threat, warning, command, promise, assurance, and determination. In the second and third person, like if you sit with bad boys, you shall be punished. You shall get now. Okay, command. She shall get a bicycle. Promise. Okay, such kind of things can be used, or such situations can be expressed by using shall. Negative, shall or shan't. Okay, negative can be done shall not or shan't. Its pronunciation is shan't. Should, may, might. These all are used to express duty or obligation. Compulsion there is. I should help my friends. You should not be lazy. You should respect your elders. This is a duty. Okay. Instead of using should, you may use may as well. Like to give or take permission. May I come in? Yes, you may come in. No, you may not. Okay. Such kind of sentences can be written there. To wish or pray. May you get well soon. May God bless you with child. Okay, these are the optative sentences where you can you are expressing your wish for someone or something. Okay, those are called optative sentences. To show a purpose, my friend is joining a new company so that he may achieve his target. He is working hard so that he may win. Okay, these things are used, or these helping verbs or models are used in such sentences. Negative form, there is no need to tell, it is already expressed. Okay, must we have learnt already. Ought to is also learnt. Semi models, see, semi models, what are semi models? Need to, dare, and used to. Why these are called as semi models? Because sometimes these models work as main verb. Okay, that is why they are called as semi-models. They are called as semi-models. What is need? Need is a model verb as well as a main verb. Understood? Whenever you are using need alone with the subject, that time it works as model. But whenever you are using with helping verb, that time it works as main verb. That difference I'll tell you. Okay. Need and dare are considered semi-models because they can be used either as model auxiliary or as main verb. I just told you before some time. Here I have written, isn't it? Sometimes these models work as main verbs. Understood? Now, need and need to. As a model auxiliary verb in negative terms, it indicates absence of obligation. Obligation means compulsion. It expresses the speaker's authority or advice and is used for the present and the future. For example, you needn't type this later. In negative sentence. Okay, you needn't type this later. For example, or suppose I write this sentence using helping verb. So how would I write here? You have no need to write, sorry, to type this later. What is the difference there you can make? What is the difference you can see there?
Yes.
What is the difference there? The difference is whenever you use need plus not together, so immediately after the subject you use it. But if you are using with helping verb, you have no need. Now this sentence you would have to write according to the construction of negative sentence. Negative sentence. Have you got it, beta? You have no need to type this later. No, now this no need to type. This type now has come with infinitive. Understood? So such kind of changes are expected from it. Such kind of changes are expected. Okay, whenever you use need alone with the subject and whenever you are using it with the helping verb. Got it? Is there any confusion?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, the interrogative is formed by inversions like need I speak to him? Need I speak to him? Inversion means whenever the words are not written in a proper order. What is the order? Proper order. This is also in the negative form, or this is also in the negation. Need I speak to him?
I don't need to speak to him.
I don't need to speak to him. Isn't it? Have you got? Anna?
Yes, sir.
Second thing is, its past is needed in the affirmative sentence. Need not have in the negative and need have in the interrogative. Example sentence. So these are very important uses. Huh? Okay, like needed is used in affirmative, need not have in negative, and need have in the interrogative sentence. Like need I have gone to him. See, gone is used here because have is used. Interrogative in the past. I needed to go to him. Affirmative in the past. You needn't have gone to meet him. Negative in the past. That too in the perfect tense. You need to go to the barber. Your hair is too long. Affirmative in the future. You need to go to the barber. This is an advice also. Understood? Dare. Dare is something where you show the power. As a model auxiliary, dare refers to being bold and courageous. The negative is formed by dare not and the interrogative by inversion. Dare we talk to him, talk to them? How dare you touch my books? How dare you touch my books? Understood? You dare not to talk to her in front of everyone. You dare not to cook the food for everyone. Okay. मतलब आप में हिम्मत नहीं है. Whenever we say like, so dare not is used immediately after the subject. Again, the same thing will happen with dare also. Whatever is happened with need. Okay, whenever you are using with helping verb, so dare would be worked as main verb. Got it? For
Yes, sir.
example, you do not have dare to cook food. Got it? Now this dare is used as main verb, not the modal verb. Okay, or modal auxiliary. Another thing is used to. Used to is use this is a discontinued habit or a past situation which is no more in the present. Used to. For example, you might have done something in the past, or you were habitual of doing something else in the past. That can be expressed with used to. Like he used to come to the club every day. मतलब वो यहाँ रोज आया करता था. But in present that is not existed. That action is not existed. That person is there or not, I don't know, but that habit is not existed there. Such kind of action, to express such kind of action, we use generally used to. He used to drink daily, now he does not drink. Okay. Something existing in the past. This used to be a dense jungle before. This used to be a jungle before. I used to lift 100 kg box when I was in my school days. I used to lift 100 kg box. Okay, means when I was there in school, I was able to lift 100 kg box alone. Understood? That was the past, something that had happened, or that was prevailed there in the past, but in present it is not existed. What is understood? Now I can't lift 100 kg box, right? Isn't it? Those were the school days, and in school days we can do anything. Okay, which is not possible commonly. Understood? Have you got it, beta, with the models?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there any confusion in any model? You may ask right now.
No,
No. This PDF I would be sharing with you in the Wise app. You may go there and you can find it. Okay.
sir, can you? Okay, sir. Sir, or else can you share in the Google Classroom, sir? We are unable to open in WhatsApp actually.
You are unable to opening Wise app. So yes,
Tenses.
I would
Actually, we have-
definitely share it in the Google Classroom. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You may go there and
Actually,
you can see that. Understood?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, I could not open tenses PDF. Sir.
Vedika, is there Vedika?
Yes, sir.
You joined the class late. Why?
No, sir. Actually, I've joined in the starting. Then, due to network issues, I've left in between.
Okay. So what did you skip there?
So, the types of model.
Okay. If you are having any problem, you may type a message on my personal number. I'd be telling you what exactly is that. Okay. If you are getting any trouble to understand all those, right? And others, if suppose you are not getting any problem, or even if after going through the PDF, even if you are facing any difficulty or problem or trouble, there are any kind of problem there. So you may ask me on my personal number, or even you can write there in the group as well. Got it? Understood? Don't
Yes.
be
Yes, sir.
don't be hesitated there. Ask the questions freely. See, unless you're asking the questions, you are not actually getting out of your difficulties. You're facing the problems, so there are the solutions. What are the solutions? Your teachers are the solutions, right? Who will provide you the solution? Your teacher will provide you the solution, right? So don't be means very shy there while asking questions, or don't even keep this in this mind that why should I always ask the question? Why only I? Okay, this attitude, please leave it. Okay, you are getting the problem, so you ask the question. Got it? There is no or means nothing like that. Whatever you are keeping in brain. Okay, have you got the point? What I wanted to tell?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So with this, we are concluding the class now. Okay, you may go through the WiseApp or Google Classroom. I'm trying to send it in Google Classroom. You will find the PDF there. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Thank you
sir
very
and
much for
all.
joining.
Thank you,
Sir
Thank you,
and
sir.
sir.
Bye,
all.
sir.
Bye, sir. Thank
Bye,
you. Have a
sir.
nice
Good
night.
night.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Sir, excuse me,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, and also I have asked you economics class 10 economics class recording, sir. Actually, I could not attend this.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that. Okay, I'll be sharing that. Okay, that
Yes, sir.
class, total class would be uploaded in the means on that Google channel. Sorry, YouTube channel, and after even in the Google Classroom, I would be sharing that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for
Thank you,
joining.
sir.
Okay.